Alrighty, we're going to go through how to clean your boots. We're going to look at a leather pair, and a bit later on there'll be another video uploaded which will also have a textile pair as well. But first of all, your leathers. Now the first thing you want to do with your boots is just take the lacing out of them, which I've already pre-done on these ones. And then what you want to do with the lacing is just dunk them in some warm water. Now there's nothing in this water, it's just pure warm water. Just dunk them in your water and then just pinch them as you pull them out. And it just runs off the all the mud, just runs all the stuff off out of them, no problems at all. Let's just get that off. Now, one of the best things we've got available in the Cotswolds is our clean balls, one of the best little aids you can find. These are available in any of our Cotswolds. And what they have is, first of all, these two little nodes. And what these nodes allow you to do is just to actually clean off all the mud inside of all the cleats. So you can just get through all the cleats and clean off all the mud. Obviously, now you want to spend a little bit of time and just get all that mud out of the cleats. But for the purpose of this video, I'll just show you how to do it. So then we come to actually needing to clean the actual boots themselves. Now the other thing you've got is the actual bristles on this. Again, just using the warm water, just give your boots a good scrub off. Now make sure you get around the rands, and with these ones they've got this little point on the cleat, so you also want to make sure that when you're scrubbing it you get up inside of there as well. The other thing that's important is that when you're cleaning it is you do clean up around the tongue as well, so it's just all the leather is completely covered. Now obviously when you do your ones you want to be doing the whole boot, but as I said, just for the purpose of this exercise I'm only going to do a small part of the boot, just to give you an idea of how we're going to go about doing this. Alright, so say you've cleaned the whole boot. Now what you need to do is you need to reproof them. So for that we use our wax for leather. Now the top tip with this, it does come with an applicator, but the best thing to do is not to use the applicator. It's to actually just use your fingers. So just unscrew it. And you don't need a lot of this, just a little bit. Just squeeze it out on your fingers. It's more than enough. And what you want to do is just work that into your leathers. If you use your fingers, the heat from your fingers will actually help it work further into the grain and actually work closer into the grain of the leather. So that's why it's always better to use your fingers on these actual boots. So you just want to go around the whole boot, just make sure it's all spread around the whole boot and it's all worked into the boot. Again, it's important to make sure you get up into the tongue with this, into all the creases, to all the crevices of your boots. That's partly why we take all the laces out, so it just makes this job a lot easier for yourself. And once it's all properly rubbed in, obviously I would want to spend a lot longer on this than actually rub it all in, but once it's all properly rubbed in, you just leave them to dry. Now it is important when you leave these to dry, you do not put them on any form of heat source. Don't put them underneath a radiator, in your boiler cupboard or anything like that. Just room temperature will be more than fine for these. If you put them under any heat source, you'll cause the leather to dry out and then it might crack. It's important to keep your leathers clean because the soiling corn's actually got a slight acidity to it, and that can start eating at stitching and stuff like that. Obviously you've got the seawater as well, which again, if left on your boots, can start eating your boots. So it's important to keep them clean. That being said, if you keep on top of your cleaning of your boots, you keep them nice and clean, you'll have nice, supple, well-fitting boots that will last you for a very long time. Thank you very much.